so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It's been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga in the world, but don't try to test me. I won't never lead you astray, that's why the Lord bless me. I need no attention, I just keep the extension. I was me against the world, so I'm feeling like Pop. Chasing all this hundreds like I'm Zeke, but I'm from the block. Monetize the flow, just follow the formula. If you ain't trying to get that bread, then I'm ignoring ya. I'm looking for a way out, cause I'm trying to go global. These niggas ain't on they hustle, they ain't even mobile. These niggas ain't no soldier, that's what a nigga told ya. Elias Cash, nigga, ain't nothing free. So you know how it is when you be coming to DC. Hey, ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get.
I'm the realest in the D.O.B. Let me elaborate. Fuck your bitch at it.
Top of the morning, brothers. Salute to you. Salute. I promise y'all I'll hit you with this one. And I'm a man of my word, so I'm gonna keep my story. Well, I'm gonna keep my word. But I told y'all I'll tell you about Pat. Y'all remember? Pat. Skinny ass, little ass, tiny ass Pat. Well, you wanna hear it go. What up, Tevin King? Salute, brother. That's what's up. That's what's up. Shit, it's like 5:24 over here. I've been up for the past couple hours, pouring back into my goddamn self a little bit, build back up, get ready. But yeah, good old Pat, right? Backstory. Pat was, well, I don't want to say was because she was a good person. At the time when I met her, Pat was overly energetic, slender, it's a good word, Caucasian lady, right? And I just met her motherfucking ass when I got to Salerno. She was part of operations management. Pat seemed like she had a boatload of almost nervous energy, like she couldn't stop moving. I've only met a few people in my life that when I do drink coffee, they drink it just like me, black. Pat would be, well, work started promptly at 6 a.m. Pat was there by shit, 5:30 most days, sometimes 5 a.m., but definitely no later than 5:45. Pat was in that operations office. Well, Pat, yet again, she'd been contracted since the Gulf War. And here we are in Afghanistan. Pat is at the helm. You know what I'm saying? She's pretty much controlling a lot of the shit that goes on with the base. things going on, things going off, people. Because like you still had your folks in logistics, your people in shipping, procurement, so on and so forth. But if that motherfucker left that base, be it a person or be it a goddamn wet wipe, Pat knew about it and she had to log that shit. Floor system was completely chaotic. It was all fucked up, bro. All fucked up. Well, Pat had to compile a report daily as to what the fuck was going on, what came on, what went off, who came on, who went off. Because without individuals like her, operations, excuse me, in operations, they couldn't track what the fuck was going on because that's call it what it is. They really didn't give a fuck. We were all disposable, like shit paper. You dig? Pat spent some time just giving me the game, schooling me as to, you know, how things operated over there. Pat was built like Gumby though, bro. You could see the lines and the age and the stress and a good amount of time of a Caucasian woman being out in the sun. You know what I'm saying? Skin damage, shit like that. Pat wasn't no motherfucking looker, not even close. But by Pat working operations, their whole job of support or means of control, she definitely was good at that part. Motherfucking when I first got there, Pat met me. Okay, yeah. What's your name? Contractor. Bet. What branch you working in? Okay. Bet. Oh, good to have any blood around here. I'm like, the fuck? Fuck you mean new blood? Like, is this a low key threat? Am I taking a nigga place to die? Like, yo, tell me what the fuck going on. Well, oh girl wasn't trying to be mean. She wasn't trying to be rude. She just works in operations and she's overwhelmed. She has to answer like 59,100 emails and shit before like 5 o'clock and it's 4:45 type shit. Because that's just the nature of her job. And she was damn good at it too. Me being brand new to this world, she like, come on, man, you have no idea. And I didn't. The way operations manager for that particular uh, branch of DoD contracting works is do brain surgery with a screwdriver every day. And that's what she did. Um, after many fights, many battles, many situations, many things that occurred over a good old stretch of time, I find myself back on good old FOB Salerno, still, moving and maneuvering, hustling and shaking and shit, making shit happen, making shit work. And now I'm in a position of management, and Pat is much more relaxed, much more calm around me. And she's telling me a bit about her goddamn self, her personal life, because, motherfuckers don't really want to know each other like that or get close to nobody like that. Because if you do, they gone tomorrow, then, it's a pain. You might shed a tear or some shit. And over there, you got to be hard. You got to be stone. Friendships and allegiances were flimsy things over there. If a motherfucker knew that you was cool with this person that they don't like, they would fire you too just for the fuck of it. Very corporate America, just put bullets involved and bombs and shit. Don't just take you out, take out the whole team. You know, it made a very strange strange kind of cocktail of this is what it is, but it's the ugliest parts of business and human nature. And, we all of it. We all of it for money, and it was just a weird fucking world, man. I ain't never seen nothing like this ever since I stopped it. Yeah, everybody was trying to get over and fuck everybody else off at the same time. It's just weird, man. Well, me and Pat, we get cool. I will make sure whenever I got up in the morning, I stop off in the operations office. Guarantee you, like clockwork, Pat's ass is in that motherfucker. I'm like, I'm gonna beat you, bitch. One day I managed to get a head start on her. I went in at 5. I made her coffee this time. Pat laughed, called it good. Well, my young, inexperienced 20-something-year-old ass had just been birthed into this fucking world of contracting, DoD contracting, war zone contracting. But Pat been rolling with this shit since like the Gulf War, bro. So she's seen red things already. Though I swear to God, the old white chick called my shit before I did. You know what I'm saying? You come over here married, you're leaving single, but it's gonna be okay. Pat was a interesting person because herself, she was married at one point. Her husband got into the contracting thing, or first husband got into the contracting thing, then he got her hired on. They was over there together. They sent their kids, 2 boys, to go live with grandma for a little while they did their thing. That wasn't uncommon. Another thing that it wasn't uncommon was for motherfuckers to break up while they over that bitch too. Because separation is a very real thing. Just because you come together don't mean you gonna leave together. Hell, you take R&R in July, this bitch take R&R in October. Why? Because that system was never designed to support people and couples and shit like that. Nah, nah. It's a machine that's meant to grind out money, change, you know, blood and bodies for paper type shit. But I ain't gonna talk about that part of it. Anyway, little old Pat started out as a laborer, cleaning bathrooms and showers. Now she's working in operations. She's at the, the, the helm of the ship, but it's a fucked up job. Little Pat, yet again, built like Gumby, flat in the front, flat in the back, was not very attractive at all. You could tell that she had been through some shit. If you can imagine a motherfucker that's been smoking meth for half their fucking life and not eating, that's what Pat looked like. But if she didn't always look like that, I'd say she showed me pictures of when she was raising her kids. She was actually very attractive then. Now, no, that world of DoD contracting had ravaged her. A lot of late nights, a lot of early mornings, a lot of getting woken the fuck up because we got to do this report and that report because so and so just they just got removed, and the paperwork was always extensive as a motherfucker. Well, what did they eat? I don't know, bitch. A IED hit. Where they hit an IED and they they gone now. What the fuck does their last meal have to do with do with any of this? We want to make sure it wasn't a food allergy that distracted. Oh, you motherfucker. That's the kind of dumb shit she had to deal with. But she handled it very gracefully, but nervous at the same time. Weird, I know, but still, that was Pat. Well, when I first started going through my whole shit, Pat was kind enough and sweet enough and nice enough to just let me know, nigga, you fucked. Yeah, you fucked. It's over. It's over. Go on, lay that down. Put it down. Don't go back to it. But she said it in a way that took a little bit of bite and a little bit of sting out of it. But it was still a very, very real thing. Yeah, she was right in the motherfucker. My shit is cooked. It's over. I'm done. This whole thing is done. But she'd seen it. God only knows how many fucking times. You know, how many times can you watch the same movie play out before you can speak the words? You know, be like, yo, it's part of the script. Pat was a integral part of O&M, well, the operations, and also my branch, O&M, operations and maintenance. Because yet again, nothing on that base would come in and go off without her logging that shit in. Pat even let me know that we got a couple of Raptors and the pickup trucks when they first came out. Guess who grabbed one of them motherfuckers? Me. The whole time they've been sitting there at Bagram on the airfield waiting for us to claim them, but when nobody trying to say shit. Well, your boy got one. New model. You know what I'm saying? She had spent so much time in the game that she didn't even know well, she didn't know anything else, dog. It's gonna sound like a fucked up comparison, but just hear me out, feel me real quick. Y'all ever met an old hoe? Like a real old hoe. One that's been hoeing since been hoeing out this motherfucker, right? Pat kind of had a similar mentality. Oh yeah, you want to go left? Okay, we going left. You want to go right? Okay, we going right. And she like, it's just part of the game, baby. Wild as shit, dog. Like, good woman, good person, but she was willing to play the fuck out the game. You know, me and Pat really got cool. We're hella cool after one of my coworkers got down. The one I always talk about in particular because that was just like one of the more gruesome ways seeing people get removed from the board, right? Well, they decided to hold a memorial service on the 5 for everybody that had lost their ability to keep being here, breathing and shit. And she asked me to hold the camera, so I gotta find the right vantage point. Ain't nothing working. I see it's a sea can off in the distance. I'm like, fuck it. Here's what I do. I'll go to the shop. I'll get a ladder, throw it on the back of the truck, and I'll climb up to the top of the sea can, and I'll film everything from there. And I did that. Now it was this long ass procession line of people walking past this blown up photo of old boy who got his guts blown out and shit. And these different soldiers that had got involved in the fight got down, and I'm just recording this shit. Well, I only did it because Pat asked me to, and she looked out for me so many other times. But I didn't want to do that shit. It's like, yeah, I got other shit to do, and I'm in charge of shit. I'm tired. No, I've seen too much of this death shit, dog. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, yet again, Pat was looking out. That video went all the way to base command, and from base command to the higher ranks, and so on and so forth. And I had motherfuckers walking up to me thanking me. You climbed up on what? You did what? Okay, you did a good job. Well, Pat had pulled some strings to some of the folks that she had been dealing with for years. Make sure I get the recognition for that. Strangely enough, Pat was also married to a brother. I guess he saw something in her that, the rest of us didn't. Maybe to him, she was just that good of a woman. To me, she was built like the Crypt Keeper, but she knew her shit. So I had to respect that part. But after her first marriage fell apart, she stayed contracting and just stayed on the road doing it. Eventually, another melanated man. I'm sorry, melanated man, and he wiped her up. Now they contracted together. It's a very strange world. Like, even if motherfuckers come over there single, and the bitch you meet may be like the ultra hoe dog, but eventually when she calm her motherfucking ass down, she's experienced what you experienced, and motherfuckers be wifing them Jones. I couldn't do it personally, but no judgment. It's kind of like a pimp marrying his hoe. It's like, yeah, I don't think I could do that. But I will say this: by the time it's all said and done, because of all the trauma, that really becomes like yo bitch. That's yo bitch. Y'all are bonded and traumatized from that point on for life. Y'all can have stories and swap them and be like, remember when so and so, kicked the bucket? Yeah, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, it was good, man. It's weird. It's weird as fuck. Or never speak on this shit ever again. But you both know. I've seen many couples over there. Her dude flew in a couple times and they went on all and on. And they were just happy. And I was standing there looking, kind of like, how the fuck does this work? To this day, I think I kind of understand it, but I really don't. I don't, but I kind of do. But just accepting that part, it was like, how do y'all do that? Oh, fucking well, none of my motherfucking business. At the end of the day, Pat looked out for me, and she kept shit a whole thou wow, and I couldn't help but to respect that. You know, Pat told me multiple times before I flew out on R&R, because she called it. She knew. She's like, yeah, that bitch fucking around. You know, you like life's gonna look like this. Get ready for that. She would see me getting nervous, dog. That nervous energy because I gotta go back stateside. I gotta come back and participate in this grand game called Life in America and shit. After seeing all this fucking death and horror and fucked up situations and having to deal with people and lead them through it and turn right around and hook all my military or my uniform folks up and look out for them and dodge the DCMA and just keep being a nigga that keeps a job or keeps the job and I ain't dead yet. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do all this shit. And she just called it. But after she called it, she was like, it's gonna be okay. And I kept looking at Pat like, how the fuck would you know? Until Pat told me her story. Eventually, everybody over there, they open up. You know what I'm saying? Me, I'm on. I don't give a fuck. I just tell you what's going on. Fuck it. You like it, you don't, you don't. But once Pat let me know her story, I'm like, that's how you can call this shit. She like, yeah. In a nutshell, my nigga been there, done that. You ain't saying nothing slick to a can of oil. It is what the fuck it is. Well, this little scrawny, gangly, I drink way too much coffee and smoke way too many cigarettes. On some 2 packs a day type shit, bro. Kind of played like a second mom over that motherfucker to a certain extent. But, excuse me, one of the major differences is, unlike the moms from my community, she actually loved her sons, be them biological or the ones she's accepted in over time. And she just kept shit a whole fucking stack. And I was looking at her like, Pat, oh bitch, how you know all this shit? And ultimately, the answer was like, yo, I've been doing this since Iraq, nigga. Iraq. Count your hands. How long has that been? Damn, about a decade. Yep. It ain't never stopped for her. It ain't never stopped. So she's seen all the different groups come through, types of people. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if she's not somewhere in motherfucking AFRICOM still doing the same shit, bro. I would not be surprised. Just that old motherfucking warhorse that don't die. They just there. They're always gonna be there. Forever and ever, amen type shit. Good person. Good person. She showed your boy some shit and showed me how to maneuver around them, some of the white folk too that are in charge for the moment. Then too, Pat yet again, Pat was married to a brother, so she had a little soul injected into her every now and then. But she was overall just a good fucking person that played tough without work ass though. Tell you that right now. If the average shift was 12 hours a day, 7 days a week, Pat was doing at least 16, maybe 20, and did it without fucking fail. Got her ass up without fucking fail. If somebody came in on the flight, off the flight line at night, Pat was right motherfucking there. You couldn't get that old bitty to sit down for nothing. Straight the fuck up. That's probably why old boy ended up rocking with her and remarried her because he already knew she gonna be this a good workhorse right here, boy. Well, mhm. But I do remember her telling me it's gonna be okay. I never forgot that part because when I was going through it, it was like just hell, Slim, hell. But in the end, she didn't lie. It was okay. It just didn't work out the way I wanted it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted the complete intact family. And she was like, yeah, maybe. Doubt it. Doubt it. You know? But in the end, it was okay. It was. I'm where I'm at now and doing what I'm doing now. I got more peace than a motherfucker. I don't stress. I ain't going to sleep with my chest tight, waking up with my chest tight. You know what I'm saying? Everything is cool. On my bad days, I would do like 250, just like well yesterday, 325 or 50 or some shit like that. I don't know. Good days, it's like a stack. Well, no, 600, 800 to a stack. In the end, it's okay. So shout out to Pat, 'cause she called that one. She called that one. Another example of you never know who you're gonna meet. And what kind of influence they gonna really have on you? Little old white lady built like olive oil out this motherfucker telling me it's gonna be okay. I'm like, shut up, bitch. You don't know nothing about nothing. Whole time she didn't survive a divorce in Iraq and still been war zone contracted for over a decade. Fuck the what? It shows what I know, right? It shows what I know, or knew, or thought I did. Hmm. What's going on right there? Yo, broken. Shout out, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Just want to throw that one out there. I remember I said I would. Y'all brothers be easy. Y'all be blessed. Y'all be productive. Y'all have a great day. As always, I gotta go and get my ass ready to go do this goddamn jobs. It's like 5:52 in the morning, Slim. And I'm out here chasing paper. It is what it is. And y'all brothers, y'all have a good one. Peace.